crypto shit. Zero!
Look, there are things we invest in society that produce outcomes.
I sold him a crypto. I announced everything on TV what I did with crypto. But I would not touch crypto in a million years.
All right, David.
Bitcoin is nothing. Do you know how they established Bitcoin? Why it uses more electricity than some countries? Did you know that about Bitcoin?
Now they invested in Bitcoin.
There are football field size buildings that have nothing but supercomputers that are, it's like the game of pick a number from 1 to 10.
Now it's environmentally friendly.
It's not an investment in that it doesn't have a yield like stocks. With a craze, and all crazes come to an end. Bitcoin doesn't have any value in and of itself. It's not backed up by anything.
Zero!
Now, if you told me you owned all of the Bitcoin and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it because what would I do with it?
Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto enthusiast. So obviously I'm going to be enthused about crypto. If you want financial advice, go to a financial advisor. You're dealing with someone that's like a 5% thinker, right? I'm in the deep end of the pool. So make sure you manage your risk, right? I'm all or nothing. That's where I'm going. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, what I'm excited about is this gem called Paragen. I believe I talked to you about this before, right? And the only way is up, right? I mean, it seems like everything I pick is just up. So I'm only if you look at this, I'm trickling out videos, right? I'm gonna spend some more time and give you guys more content because you seem to be liking the content. For the people that watch it, you seem to be coming back and subscribing. I'm a very small YouTuber. I just started. No one really knows me, but it seems like you guys like the content, so obviously I'm going to continue doing it. I mean, this is what I do, right? I'm going to be researching this stuff anyway. I might as well share what I have the knowledge I've accumulated. All right, so let's talk about Paragen. All right, check this out. First off, look at the chart, right? This came out in March 2022, and it died. People said this thing's no longer functioning. The team left. It must be going to zero, right? It's 91%. Now it's 95% down. I was looking at this when it was 99% down. Okay, so that's the difference between. And again, these numbers. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. These numbers. That's the difference between 700x versus, I don't know, 250x. And again, these are theoretical. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm just saying what the possibilities are, right? Based on historical performance, what other coins have done, what other launch pads have done. It's possible, okay? That's what I'm saying. So if it doesn't go 700x and you only make a 100x, oh man, if you complain for that, I will ban you. I would not communicate with you, and that's the punishment wouldn't be enough actually. I would excommunicate you, right? I think that we're in a good place, and a gem like this just has to survive. It doesn't have to. They don't even need to do marketing. They will be, by the way. I've been on their Telegram, and they're going to be listed on exchanges, right? Look where they're listed now. They're pancake spot, right? Look at the liquidity. Liquidity is good, 298, but look at the volume. Volume's 35K, right? What happens when they get listed on if they get listed on a XC, this goes to 200K. What happens to the price if it goes to 200K? It's not in direct proportion to the volume, meaning that if you get a 4x increase in the price, if you get a 4x increase in the volume, you're not going to get a 4x increase in the price. You will get a 10x increase in the price, something like that, right? So what I'm trying to say, this can go 10x quick. Its fully diluted market cap is 5 million. They recently released a project called WorkX, and WorkX has done phenomenal as well. I think it did like a 20x before retracement. Again, these numbers just wow. Okay, so let's look at the monthly performance here. The coin I'm talking to you about right now is up 13x in a month. So 1,000 turned to $13,000. That's real money. That's not fake money. That's what would have happened. 1,000 would have turned into 13,000. That's what a 13x is, right? So I'm claiming possible numbers, and I just want to say that it's not guaranteed numbers. None of these numbers are guaranteed. I'm just saying what's possible, and if it doesn't go there, I think the likelihood of being in high profit by 2025 is highly likely, right? It's highly likely. That's why I bring it up. That's why I bring it up to you guys, right? And that's why you guys are subscribing and liking the comments and liking the content and commenting. And I do thank you for that. I obviously, as a YouTuber, I want to be viewed, but it's more important to me to give quality content and to make people see the worth and the value that I'm bringing forward, right? I want to continue to improve at what I'm doing and never remain stagnant. I want to continue to move forward, right? So if you look at this, the price a month ago was 0.0019 and the price now is 0.02. That is 13x. Quick. You know how fast that is? Look where we are. We're in December of the pre-halving year. Bitcoin halving is in April of 2024. We're in December of 2023. If we continue moving like this, imagine what happens when we go parabolic. When this goes to a straight line and this goes straight up and then it gets listed on exchanges. Imagine what happens then, right? This is life-changing. This could be life-changing, right? Look at this. Remember now, it's still down 95%. And so it was 99% when I saw it, so now it's at 95%, so that's about 4%, right? So you can imagine, like 400x, right? Like some ridiculous number like that within 2 years. It's possible, okay? So let me get into what Paragen is. I don't think you even care. I think at this point you're like, really? I would be. That's me. I would be like, oh, it can do that? But let's go into what it is, right? By the way, hold on, pause. This is high risk. You're not going to see a coin that can go 200x and not experience risk. That's a lie. It's high risk, right? If the team decides to rug pull or someone rug pulls, then it could go to zero. That's why you manage your risk and you don't put in your rent money and your car note and your mortgage into some crypto that a YouTuber told you about. You might put in a little bit, but please manage your risk and consult a financial advisor if you need one, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto enthusiast. Had to say that because I know it could get pretty exciting, right, and intense. But again, be level-headed, guys. All right, so going back into Paragen, the tokens that they came out with a year ago, they didn't perform well, right? Why? It came out in a bear market. They're not going to perform too well. Some of them were okay, but most of them were not hits because it was a bear market, right? But you look at this one, they had a tier 1 crypto. They received WorkX and a huge allocation. You would have gotten a huge allocation from WorkX. And WorkX it went to $1.40, and they have it here for 17 cents, right? So that's almost a 10x just from this. And the vesting over here is a long time. It's like over a year, so you don't get your total allocation right away. But you would have been able to pay off your investment right away had you sold at the right time. So again, this is why the launch pads are a big deal for me. Why I'm paying attention to launch pads, especially ones that are undervalued. C-to-5 fund is still going to do well, but I'm not going to buy C-to-5 because I don't want a 10x. I'm looking for a 100x. Again, deep end of the pool, all or nothing. Manage your risk, right? So upcoming, they don't have any upcoming launches for the end of the year. That's a drawback with this pad. But I've been in the Telegram and they said they had big things coming in 2024. 2024 is not even a month away. It's like, what, 16 days? It's right around the corner, right? So a few weeks from now, I'm assuming they're going to have some really good projects going to be loaded here. Because like everybody else, they want to make money. We all want to make money. They've seen the success of this and they're going to continue their success. They had a recent project called GPT Plus. So far, this is bombed. It's not doing that well, right? But they have a refund policy where if the price falls below the IDO price, you get your money back, right? You're able to get a refund, which means that there's no risk. The only risk is if they don't keep their word. That's the risk, right? But if you're expecting to do really well in crypto, you're going to be experiencing a lot of risk, especially if you want 100x. You're going into the deep waters. It's going to be very, very risky. I'm letting you know that. Because I don't want people to feel that, oh, I'll just keep doing this and it's easy I would say listen to smart people, get information, advice, and take a collaboration of all this information and do what works. That's what I say, right? So yeah, this is going to moon. It's already mooned. It's going to continue mooning, right? If something went up 13x in 1 month, you're like, it's too late, right? Except for one thing. This has a $5 million market cap. It's super tiny. Other coins such as CDFI in a bear market have a $250 million market cap, right? So this can go, 50x really, really quick. And if you look at how it's moving, it's right about to go parabolic. It's about to go into a straight line when it does look like a rocket ship going into outer space. It's going to Mars, right? It's about to just take off, right? And if you go look in the yearly, it looks like it's already taken off. But if it has a market cap this low, and again, we'll look at how close we are to the halving and what's about to happen in 2024 with them getting exchange listings and them getting tier 1 projects and the hype and mania that happens close to the Bitcoin halving. God forbid, mark my words, I don't know if you hear me. If that Bitcoin ETF, if they actually get those Bitcoin ETFs, and that happens, and I think it's going to happen, right? The money won't flow in right away from the ETFs, right? But 5 months time, 6 months time, BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, ARK Invest, all these big and powerful firms that are handling trillions of dollars, 1% of that money starts flowing into crypto, into Bitcoin, and this entire place goes parabolic. Okay, parabolic. It's worth it for me to put some spare change into these tiny little cryptos now. If I'm wrong, I lose my spare change. If I am correct, I'm going 100x, 200, 500x. So I would have to pay 500 times the same amount of money a year from now to get the same allocation I can get right now today. I would rather, it's insurance for me. My insurance is that I don't have to buy at 500x the price, because I'm going to want stuff like Paragen when the bull run hits and all the coins are up 100x or 50x. Cardano's like $10 or something like that, and I can't buy that, right? Because I'm not looking for a 20% profit where I could risk the thing dropping by half. I put $1,000, it drops to $500. I don't want that stress. I'd rather pay the insurance now and buy these little coins up now. They're under $10 million market caps, and just hold them. You don't need that much money. You just put a little bit in and you hold it and you chill. So if they actually do come out with these ETFs and we get these billions of dollars being funneled into crypto, stuff like this could go to the moon, okay? Because there's a use case, it's useful. So that's my take on Paragen. And again, my Patreons, they would have been seeing this and they would have been getting in, and imagine the gains. I mean, this is it's staggering. Let's go 7 days, man. Your monthly is like 13. 7 days is 100%. You see where it is now? It's at 20. I remember I was getting this thing and no one cared. And people are starting to trickle in, but the masses are not even here yet. Imagine what happens when the masses are here. And this goes back to 34 cents, right? And then it starts going higher. It starts going to dollars. Imagine that. Imagine. So I would take that. I'll take that gamble. For me, I'd rather gamble at this than buy a scratch off ticket. I'd rather just buy Paragen, right? I'd rather just do that. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I would definitely consider it. There's going to be a lot more projects. They do have a design that's similar to Seedify. I mentioned Seedify before. They look like they copied a lot of their style. So that's why I also say manage your risk and be careful. But I think it's worthy of a small risk. Maybe after it 2x's or 4x's again, then you take out your initial investment, because now you're playing with house money. So if it goes to zero from there, and you're still in profit, you're still up. So you didn't lose money, you made money. I don't feel that's going to happen, but I do feel that after people have made 1,000x near the end of the bull run, people are going to be taking profit, right? A lot of companies went out of business in the bear market when no one had money and everyone needed money and they couldn't function anymore, so they were taking people's money, right? So the idea is to get in super early when things are low and things are not as expensive, and to get out early before it crashes. So to leave before the music stops, leave before the cops show up to close the party down, right? That way you keep yourself safe. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much for me. Paragen is a gem. The ticker is RGen, RGen, and I've been accumulating. All right. Oh yeah, remember to check out my Patreon. You would have gotten in a lot earlier. All right. Take care, guys.